Okay, so I'm live. Is anybody here? Am I even here? I can't even tell. Yeah, I'm a minute late or so, but I'm actually 4 minutes early from what was on the schedule. Literally, I raced in here. I mean, I ran and sat right where I'm at. I've been sitting in this chair maybe 4 minutes now. It was a busy morning. Bum, 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 bum. Mrs. Fort Watton was the first one to arrive, and that is very unusual. You know what that means? That means she missed me. Wow, a lot. And that means she was hovering over whatever button you click to join here. She was ready. That's right. Mrs. Fort Watton, waiting on this guy. Did you ever think you'd see the day? No, I didn't either. Mrs. Fort Watton's here. Jake jumped in, says hello. Diver Monkey. Deepak's in the room. Russell Sperry. Jake. Joe Haney. Tamra. Good morning, Tamra. Takasama says evening all. And yeah, we're here. Everybody's checking in. The ranks are filling up. The bottom of the Glass Nation, the Legion of X. Everybody is arriving one by one. The doors are still open and people are filtering in. Praise Buddha. That's all I got to say. All right. So GX Patrick, Miss Liz, everybody's here. So, of course, in the United States of America, for me in Los Angeles time, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. No, I'm not drinking. On the East Coast, it is, what is it, about 1 o'clock now? Yeah. So you guys may be starting to drink, kicking off your weekend early. However, across the pond, across the Atlantic, over in Europe, you folks, come on, it's pub time. It's Miller time or Dos Equis or no, that's Mexican. So I don't know what a good Irish whiskey or Irish beer is. Well, whatever's green and you guys are drinking it, it's got to be time because you're coming home right now, kicking off your boots, throwing your keys on the table. Heavy hard drive first. Have a drink on me. I would love to, but the only thing I got right now is Hawaiian refrigerator water. That's all I got. But I'm putting that right in the whiskey fund, and tonight I'm having that drink. So for the moment, it's actually water from yesterday. I'm not doing real well. Not a strong start. Cheers, says happy Friday, General. Ladies and gents, thank you very much. Everyone is kicking around. Whoa, somebody from Thailand? Oh, look at that. Mick Wilkinson. Hi, you from Thailand. Mick, seriously, I think that's a first. We do have the board going up. I don't have room for it behind me, although Gen X Mom wants to put a when we do the European show, she wants to put the maps that we got from you folks. We got a couple really good maps. She wants them on some sort of a stand that we can just remove, but it would be to put it up there so we can see us put the pins in where they go. I think it's a great idea too. So we're going to work on that this weekend. Yeah. Oh, you guys have discovered there's some new emojis. Yeah, you can see them coming in now. Although some of you guys over in the chat room found a way to steal them because I saw them over there one time when I was poking around. But yeah, Joe Haney's drink. I think Joe is going like this with his hands. He's like, "You got new emojis, man. I'm all over it." Joe Haney, General Whiskey Fund, and an awesome view to go with the kids. Super proud of you both. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. Mrs. Fort Watton says she loves the new emojis. Mick Wilkinson, finally you see me. You just made my day. Mick, man, it's important. You're coming in from far away, Mick. That's a big gig around here, man. We dig that. Anytime somebody new shows up, it's huge for us here. But and not I don't just mean here in Gen X Talks. I mean the bottom of the Glass Nation, the regulars. They dig that too. We pick up people from far away around the planet. Man, that's good news. I dig that because I can ask you questions about what's going on over there. I can say, hey, you're on the ground over there, man. What's the skinny? I'm not going to go through the news. You can look out your window and tell me some stuff. Yeah, I dig that. I like that a lot. Elk Smitty, my pop-up passed away in 2014. Every time I watch your videos, I see him and you. It makes my day. Love the content. Hello from New Jersey. Another one from New Jersey. Smitty, thank you for that. If anything that I'm saying reflects kindly upon a memory you have of your grandfather, then I'm all in. I am. And I appreciate the kind words. I do. Yorkshire Pudding's falling in line there, and my screen just jumped because YouTube hates me. Mm-hmm. Wayne York, what up, my internet dad? Long games, morning, General. First time being able to interact with you live. As I am not European, I will not distract you much more. Have a great one. Yeah, Long. That's good. You showed up. Now shut up, my man. You're not European. Know what you're thinking around here. You sit quietly over there. Europeans to the front of the line, man. Mrs. Fort Watton, we didn't steal them. We pay for them. Mrs. Fort Watton, you pay for them in here. If you use them in the chat room doesn't have them. You stole them from here and use them. I don't mix words now. And that licensable forever or anywhere. Mrs. Fort Watton, if you get a tattoo of one of these, we're going to have an issue. They're just for in here. I'm just telling you, I don't make the rules. Google makes the rules. And Google, as you know, is the internet god. All right. Carrying on. Marvelous Miss Miranda. Happy Friday. Says yes. Bottom of the glass baby with some whiskey. See, those turned out good, right? I got to have some input on these. Like I got to put the design on this series of these. So see, there's some stuff in it that's worth checking out, you know. Marsha Whitfield says, good afternoon, General. Joe Haney, they will be great for us when you ask questions. I hope so. I'm hoping that I almost did. I think there's more to go. I was going to do a B and an O and an S. Then you guys could spell BOOBS when you do, but I didn't do that. I don't know why. I thought about it, though. I was thinking about boobs. Yeah. Okay, so, is Allie's here? Allie is here. Happy Friday. Diver Monkey, Diver Monkey, you used the harem one? Proud harem girl here? I read all the stuff you're doing there. Diver, you're not a harem girl. You can't even use that one. Bad Diver. If you do that again, Diver, I'm going to put you in a timeout. You're going in the woodshed, and you're going to have to wait like 5,000 seconds before you come back. You're not a harem girl, Diver. You're not. Look down. See what you see? Not a girl. All right. So, Mrs. Fort Watton dropped a $5 bill. Get my whole turned green there. It says, already did get a tattoo. Guess which one and where? Well, Mrs. Fort Watton, clearly you got a tattoo of me, of the general's face on there, and clearly you put it where it would do the most good, which is just right about here. You still see it when you're wearing the bathing suit, but it's kind of closest to where I'd like to be, and I know that's why you did that. Or you got a tattoo of Joe Haney and you put it right on your ass, which is where that one belongs. Oh, all right, Diver Monkey. I freaking warned you, man. I told you I had done. Put user in a timeout. All right, Joe Haney and Diver Monkey's now in a timeout because Diver Monkey is a guy, and Diver Monkey was using the proud harem shirt emoji, and he's not a girl. He's lying. Yeah, he's lying. Joe Haney finally getting AC fixed in the shop now. That's for your rig, right? You're on the road with no AC. I would ask you what happened, what went bad. Hopefully it wasn't something like a compressor where they got to flush the system, and that's a big mess. Hopefully it's just a line. We'll see. Mary Jane Beaton says, I love boobs too, by the way. Well, Mary Jane, then you and I can sit around one day drinking whiskey and we can both talk about boobs. We have something to talk about. I like that. Ricky Fatboy is finding the new ones there, bottom of the glass. See, that's good, man. I dig that we're using those. I'm in. Manly one, Bubble. Cave Bear says, what's up, General? Cave Bear, you gonna show up for the lunchtime show too? Just checking, just asking. Joe Haney, we need our Cabana Boy shirts. I know. Listen, I will tell you right now that we as you know, we had trouble with the print shop. They did good for a while, but then they kind of fell apart on us a little bit. So we switched print shops. So the transition, the new one's getting our stuff up and then we're believe it or not, from over a month ago, about a month, we're missing 4 harem shirts, 4 pink shirts. We got the other ones in. We got the black ones in. We are not going to get the tank tops from the old print. They're good people. It's just not. They're fumbling around a little bit. They're not a bad place. They do pretty good work. The prices are okay, but it's that you have to have a relationship. And I had to walk in and say, I'm breaking up with you. It's not working for me anymore. This isn't working. So they still are out 4 shirts, and there's one girl who's getting upset. One girl, she sent an email. We've been in contact. Not only do I tell you guys in here, but we send emails. And one girl is upset, going, either give me the shirt or give me a refund. No problem. We'll give the refund. I'm probably going to give her the refund and send her the shirt anyway. And you guys know that's how we do stuff. It's just we try to do the right thing. This isn't our fault, but it definitely is not the customer's fault. So we have to accept the responsibility. This is who we chose, who we've been working with. And I've heard all the stupid stories about, supply chain. And what's a common thing is COVID and supply chain. And is Biden look, if you can't get me 4 pink shirts, there's places in town that sell pink shirts. Go fucking buy one. There's just, you can only put up with it for so long. So Gen X Mom, we told you that story about going to the new print shop. and she did make that decision. So our stuff's coming out of there. They're taking a little bit to get stuff up and going. A shirt that you guys came up with here, yeah, a shirt you guys remember yours. What was it? Be a nice human, or I'll beat the shit out of you. I'll beat your ass or something. Whatever that was such a corny thing, and you guys actually wanted a shirt. I don't know. We sold 20 or so of them. 25. It was, not like a lot, but it was funny and it was good. I want one too. I'm not gonna wear a shirt with my own face on the back, but those are coming from the new printer, and that took a little bit to set up and get going. So they're a little bit on the curve on that, but those are coming. We're okay there. All those, if you ordered one of those shirts about be a nice human shirt, those are on track. We're okay there. But yeah, I feel really, really fucking horrible about those last 4 shirts. All you other ones who got shirts should have got tracking numbers like within the last day or 2. But the other ones, yeah, I feel bad about it. So heavy hard drive. What's on the agenda today? The syllabus, the funny papers, the TV guide, the crystal ball. Man, heavy hard drive. Let's find out. Let's find out what we're talking about today. It says, well, it's hard to read. Let me shake that up again. Magic 8 Ball. What are we doing today? Whatever the fuck we want. Far out. That was easy. Oh, Alexander says, you are a fucking legend. Well, I appreciate that, but you just ruined everybody else who is a legend. Now you're classifying me with them. You lessened all the real legends throughout history. I do apologize on behalf of legends, but dum dum dum. All right. Joey, thank you very much for the salute. Vado Loco says he ordered a harem shirt with the nipples cut out. I promise you we didn't send that. Frank L. have watched your videos for a long time. You completely speak my language. I'm 53 and was brought up poor but proud. You can be proud whatever bracket you're in. I plan on being poor very soon, and I want to be proud when I get there. So I will. I may lose some of my humility, though, and have a little more arrogance because I have nothing to lose at that point. Oh, okay. So, hey, Bum Philly checked in. Dave Kelly, good evening, General. Hi from Ireland. Hey, there's one. We got a few from across the pond, which is the whole point. I like it to know when people are here. In fact, let me do something real quick. Please, real quick. Anybody who is from across the pond in Europe, in London, Ireland, Germany, anywhere around the world, anybody not in America, don't tell me if you're from America, don't give a shit. Please let me know right now if you're tuning in from anywhere in Europe or anywhere around the world. And here's why. I want to keep doing this, and I don't want the program director over there, Gen X Mom, if we've been doing this for like 3, 4, or 5 weeks, and she's going to move me trying to reach some other people. I want to stay here, but just tell me that you're here. Just tell me where you're from. It's all I'm asking is just a little roll call, please. Just a little check-in. Deepak from Ireland. Deepak's around a lot. Hit checking him. Denmark. Alexander Burkers from Denmark. Portugal. Jose, thank you. That's what I want to see. Ontario. Good. Another one, Carlos Snow from Ireland. Bashforth is UK. Thank you. Leads and videos. Reminding my father so much. Thank you. I don't know how to say that name. Reese. Bashforth. I did. The first name's tough. I want to know how to do it though. Taka from UK. Average Pal English. See, there's some people that don't. Applicator from Netherlands. Mary Jane from Ontario. Also, see, there's people that we don't know. You guys don't talk. You're doing a lot of listening, and that's okay. Your participation is whatever level you want it to be. But if I can turn to Gen X Mom and go, look, I just got 30 people that are chiming in, and there's tons that aren't saying where they're from. But come on, man, these are my friends. Can I go play with my friends? Where you go? Europe. That's where I'm not kidding. That's where I want to go. Oh, good. Tucson, that's far. Chicago, thanks for that. Indiana, San Antonio. Those are far across the ocean, aren't they? You guys aren't even across the border. Shut up. Diver, you got put in a timeout, not the shed. It's the same thing. Diver's in the shed. Joe Haney, when I put someone in the shed now, and Allie knows this, when I tell you you're going to the woodshed, you get in a timeout, which means you can't talk. You got to go in the shed, deal with you, Joe, and the goat. Then they can come out after 300 seconds. But he's in the shed. He's in the timeout. That's where I warned him. I said, you're going to the woodshed, motherfucker. And he kept doing it anyway. All right. Doug Dillner, he's from his house. Wow, that's far and scary. From your house. Well, that's good. It's better than the backseat of a Pinto. Hmm. Stefan here from hell. Oops. No Americans. Why are all the Americans from hell? Mary Jane from Ontario, Colorado. Do you get a confirmation email? Marvelous. Mrs. Fort Watton is working the room for me. Thank you very much. I don't know what she's talking about. Yeah, Diver, you are now eligible for a shed shirt. Yes, those are coming this weekend. They will be up. We will show them. They'll be on the website. They will be available where they're almost done being mocked up. And you are now eligible for a shed shirt. Yeah, absolutely. Elizabeth Rojas, where are we with the maps? There, I just talked about that this morning. Gen X Mom wants to put a rolling thing behind me where we can slide it in during the European show, especially, and put the pins in it where everybody is. Then you guys could see it too. Yeah, especially if we use white beaded pins, white headed pins, white pins. I don't know. Then you guys might be to see it behind me. You guys might be able to see exactly where it's from. So that's the deal. That's the deal. All right. Be kind of a good tradition to start off like the European show. And right as we're all saying good morning and we're getting going, or you guys are good afternoon and good night. But to say where you're from right off the beginning, and then we can put the pins in. If we don't already have them there, we can put pins in where we're right at the beginning. Gen X Mom can just do it behind me. That would be a good thing. I'm into that. Yeah. Okay. All right. So where was I? Don't. Mary Jean looking forward to the shed shirts. Joe Haney wants his Cabana Boy shirts. I know. You guys there's like only 4 of you that you really want to go to the trouble of mocking up those shirts so you can be, a sexual toy for Allie and Gen X Mom. Is that really worth it, guys? I mean, come on. All right. So there was things to discuss. We talked about the shirts. Okay, real quick. There are 4 pink shirts for the harem that are way behind. We're sorry. We're emailing. We're talking. We're apologizing. We'll see where that goes. The tank top shirts are going to be mocked up. If you guys really want tank top shirts for the summer, we're going to put them up on the website. The shed shirts and the goat shirts. That's the next big thing for the kiddies doing. Those shirts will be up there too shortly. I know we're not going to sell a bunch of them, but there's a few people that want them. Then why not have them there? So I'm good with that. Now, last night, you guys know that I didn't make the Bottom of the Glass Nation show at 6, and which is why most of you are here now, angrily shaking your finger at me, warning me that if I ever miss another show, I'll be cut off. So it was a big dinner and a big banquet. I didn't go to the dinner. Gen X Mom went to the dinner part. I made it for the I guess it's the reception, the awards, that part of the banquet. And it went on 2.5 hours, which is not easy for me, but I did it. And the Gen Z kid was running for president. Now he's been in FFA 3 years and plus each summer in between doing stuff. And he's been in a lot of officer positions. He's held a lot of positions and posts. He's done a lot of things, but he really was. Last year, he was vice president, and he was shooting for president this year. He did not make it. He did not win president. Now, he's still an officer. He got treasurer, a position he has not had before. And he's had many of the positions that officers hold, but just not president. And he was a little disappointed that he didn't get it, but he understood. And he was happy because if you're an officer, which is out of 300 kids, if they have 7 officers, those officers get to go to the conventions and do that's a big thing to get to go do it. There's more responsibility when you're president. Tons of stuff you have to make sure gets done. So that's a little bit off of his plate with that. But he was bummed he didn't make president, but he was excited to be an officer. Now the whole next year, he gets to move on to do a ton of stuff that some of the kids don't get to do. There's just, when you're an officer, there's doors that open, especially with conventions and travel. You guys know the stuff he's done, all the little conventions. The one in Indiana was the national convention, the state convention he went to. They have those competitions at UC Davis and some other stuff. He gets to go to all those. You only get to go to those as an officer. So he was happy to slide into that position to get another officer position. He really was. So he's good there. When you guys hear from him, you can beat him up about not being an officer and tease him and tell him, he's a shitty kid and he should have been president and he should, throw in his towel and quit. But you should also tell him that you're proud of him for making it, because he is, he is in charge of something, which is good. So that was a good thing there. It turned out to be a good evening on that behalf. They had a big video presentation where they did interviews and saying goodbye to all the seniors that are leaving. The kid did all the editing. Yeah, he edited it all together. So there was crying and all that stuff carrying on. It turned out to be a good evening. Overall, it was good. He did a good job. So yeah, that's why I wasn't here, and kind of jonesing to be here. I almost came back and started a late show, but I was pretty sure that by the time I got back here and got my fat ass in the house and behind the microphone, I didn't think Mrs. Fort Watton would still be awake. And I'm not doing it without her. Yeah, that's right. I said her. You guys all come second. I like you guys, but you're all tied for second. Mrs. Fort Watton's first. You're all tied for second. Now that's it. Just accept your role. Oh, Hawaiian refrigerator. Bump, bump, bump. Okay, so there was more things. Now, getting off the top, we've already been here 20 minutes, and we haven't got to any of the stuff you guys are emailing and blowing me up about. Marianne Beaton, excellent general, and his Mary Jane Beaton says, excellent. General and his, Mrs. are the best parent. Yeah, we get by. It's more her than me. She's more wonderful. She keeps me. Gen X mom keeps me in check more than you guys know. Believe me. I run off the reservation pretty fast, but I got a leash. And when she yanks it, I come off my feet and boom, she drags me, pulls me towards her on my back, dragging me through the rocks the whole way. True story. All right. Lion says, well, I don't see him as president going any worse. No. Mrs. Fort Watton says she was awake. Well, sweetheart, I didn't want to disturb you. I didn't want to go and tap on the door gently and go, hey, do you want to go live? Shh, you okay with that? So I just left it alone. Elizabeth Rojas with the hearts. GX Patrick's giving Joe the truth. Tomash is here with a bunch of pink cards. My man Tomash. And is our number one Israeli guy holding down the border for Gen X Talks in this bottom of the glass nation. This nation does have borders, and Tomash holds down that eastern front for us. He stands a post. Yeah, good stuff there. Joey Gaddis says this channel is great. Well, then we should redefine great, because I think we're spectacular. Yeah. Michael Roeder, they should just have write-in ballots. We could have got him elected. I know they should have. I think they'd be hep to that jive though if we try to do that. For those of you who are young and you don't know what hep to that jive means, go look it up. Slang from the 70s, and you can join us when you catch on. But hep to that jive, go look it up. Yeah, I don't know why I said it. Just blurted it out. That's just the thing, man. All right, Bubble Bibble. Did you look into robotic mower to save you money? No. Robotic mower to save. Have you ever seen the movie Maximum Overdrive? No. What was that one? There's another movie, a Stephen King movie where a lawnmower ran over a dude. Was that one where Mark Wahlberg's into it and they whisper in the trees or whisper to, I don't know. There's a lawnmower ran over a dude in a Stephen King flick, so no. Baby Angel says hello from California. We are also. Hello back. Internet brother, good try. Epic. Epic is what you could call us, but that word is overused. We can't use epic. I'm really sick of people using the word epic. You realize when you use the word epic for everything, and yes, I'm getting on to you just as I would a small child. Dad, my breakfast is epic. Oh, did you see that commercial? It's epic. Dad, look at this TikTok. It's epic. Do you realize that if everything's epic, then nothing is? And then don't think if you keep using the word epic all the time, epic is setting apart from the normal. Epic sets apart from the standard. But if everything rises to the level of epic, then this is the new standard. This is the new normal. There is no epic anymore. You know why? Because you used it all up. Yeah, you got to stop doing that shit. Telling you, not wrong. Telling you the truth. Julia Harris, $4.99. Thank F, it's Friday. Greetings from Northern Maine. Wow, you're about as far away from me as you can get in the continental United States, Julia. I'm hoping you're having a wonderful day. I'm hoping it's almost time to start drinking for you. Kick off your shoes. Get on that front porch. It's warm enough, right? Yeah. All right, what I miss? Peter Laurent, greetings from the other side of the fence. It's Victoria Day, long weekend here in Canada. Far out. I didn't know that. That's cool. Tamara, They're telling us gas in Washington State could go to $10 this summer. Well, Tamara, um, that's because Washington D.C. has a certain liberal mindset, and Seattle and the powers that be in Olympia, where you're at, follow right along. Make it worse. It's a true story. Yeah. Wisenoak, I once saw a video with a Roomba with a spinning ceiling fan with chef's knives on it. Yeah, Wisenoak, I'm not sure that you really saw that. I'm not sure if that was a video or you just having a bad trip to some really good shit. I'm just saying. Not that I've seen that before, but maybe. Mr. Fatty says, perfect. You're going to go in a timeout. That's where you're going to go. Nostrax says, I seriously thought it was Saturday. I did too. I hate to admit that, but I got confused on my days. Well, both ways. I thought it was Thursday and I thought it was Saturday. Anything but Friday. Oh, Michael Roeder says the general is kyping those phrases. And no one knows what kyping means. You're kyping my dubage, man. But yeah, kyping, I am. What are you kidding me? It's like I don't know. I plagiarize everything. I steal everything that I've ever gotten is from someone else. I haven't had an original thought since 1973. The general's kyping a phrase. Well, Michael Roeder, thanks, Captain Obvious. Everybody knows. I mean, is there anything about this that's original? No, I don't think so. No. Oh my God. Mick Wilkerson says it's Saturday here. He's telling Mick Wilkerson, he's over in Thailand. He's telling Nostrax, you're cool, man. It's Saturday here. So he's telling Nostrax, you're good, my man. Oh my God. Tomash dropped in the 30 Israeli dollars with the big heart and the fox hair. Thank you very much. Wayne York says, let's go, Brandon. Everybody says that. Bump, bump. Mary Jane says, I want some of what Buddy's on. Yeah. Superintendent says, hey, General, water for lunch. I know. I should start drinking. I want to start drinking, but I haven't done with my duties around. I got some things I have to attend to today. Yeah. All right. So listen, I don't like often going political. And so I'm not going to keep this political. I just want to give you guys something that's been asked in a ton of live streams, in a ton of comments, and I'm getting even more emails. So I want to explain something so quickly that everyone is going to go, that's bullshit. I'm picking this apart left and right. So let me give the example first. Pay attention. You know, if you got to type something to, hold on. Mrs. Null and Void, where have you been? No, Mrs. Null, where have you been? I haven't seen your name in a long time, and it really is upsetting. So sorry I haven't been here for a week. Massive seizures Sunday and Monday. Wow, now I feel bad for giving you shit. Really? You okay now because you're back, right? That's good. You know who else is out is Beautiful Disaster. You guys have been asking about her. I talk to her every day or every other day. She's doing better. She had her surgery. She's coming around, but she has not been able to chime in. And when she goes down from these surgeries, she's down for the count. So Mrs. Nolan Void, I'm glad you're back. Beautiful Disaster on her way back. Okay. Got to watch out for the girls in here. We got to take care of the girls. Tammy Judd. Hey, long week. So glad it's over soon. Yeah. Tammy, we're in the home stretch. We are. Tammy Judd. Tammy, Gen X mom, is Tammy the one I got an email about the shirt? It's not? Okay. Sorry, Tammy, I got you confused with someone else. I do apologize. All right. So where was I? Yeah, stuff. All right. Listen to me for a minute. Just don't type a bunch of nonsense in there because I'm going to miss it. Remember, if I'm talking here, I can't read what's going on there, and then you're going to get your feelings hurt. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. So if I were to explain baseball to you, and I said, well, it's played in the park, a guy throws a ball, and a guy swings a bat, hits the ball, and you run around the bases, and every time you hit home plate, you get a point. At the end of the game, the team with the most points wins. Okay, that's a pretty quick example of baseball, right? Hold on, stuff coming here. Tomash, love you all like friends and family in general, #1 special. Now, see, Tomash, I know that's Israeli money, but still, man, that's a grip of cash, my friend. I thought we were going to split a 3-liter of Jack Daniels, you and I, Tomash. And here you go spending all your money. Stop that. Actually, you could sell one of those knives and you'd probably have triple that much money. He's a knife extraordinaire, dude. Tomash, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And yes, I'm gonna make your video for you, buddy. I promise. Joe Haney, skipping super chats today. What did I skip? I didn't skip any because or Mrs. Fort Watton would have yelled at me. Oh, I missed yours. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I admit Joe Haney, $10 whiskey fund, maximum overdrive pull. You're right. That's it. And I got it. Not I got the pull. Or did you, if you said it before me, I'm really going to be pissed because it's my pull. I yanked it out of thin air, my man. And he tells me you missed my fucking post. I didn't even see that one. Seriously, I didn't think that one came up. Let me look again. I still don't see it across the top. All right, but Mrs. Fort Watton didn't yell at me, so I don't feel bad. Oh, yeah, Mrs. Fort Watton didn't yell at me. So if she didn't yell at me, I'm good. Okay, so let me go back to my analogy. Now listen, here's the gig. If I describe baseball to you as this, a guy throws the ball, guy hits the ball with a stick, runs around the bases. Every time you get to home plate, it's a point. At the end of the night, whichever team has the most points wins. Did I accurately describe baseball? Yes. Could anybody come along and say there's more to it than that? That's bullshit. There's so much more that influences the game of baseball. Yes, I know that. I know that I'm leaving out tons of stuff. I was just giving some simple broad strokes that obviously anybody can pick apart. It's no big deal. But I don't want to talk about baseball for 6 hours and explain every nuance. There's no point to it. So I explain baseball like that. Okay. So let me tell you now, here's the topic. And the topic is going to be explained a lot like the baseball thing was. When in the economy, and this is the thing everyone's asking me about the economy and about inflation. All right, just real quick, the thing that's bothering me. All right, this is simple. When the economy is roaring along and everybody's got jobs and everybody's working and everybody's buying houses and everybody's buying cars and they're going on trips and it's the whole country is roaring along, inflation starts to creep up. People start charging more for those houses. Well, if everybody's buying a house, I'll charge a little more for my next one because there's a lot of buyers out there. If everybody's buying cars, I'm going to charge a little more for these cars because everybody's a buyer. It's just how things work. Okay, in general, roaring along, the economy's roaring along. You have to worry about inflation because prices do start to creep up. Okay, so what the Federal Reserve can do is they will raise interest rates. So people borrowing money for those houses. So people borrowing money for those cars. So people borrowing money to expand and go and do. It costs a little more. So people, not as many do. It slows the economy down just a little bit. It's like, whoa, cool off the economy. Let's keep it roaring. Let's keep it going. Well, when you raise interest rates, and especially if you raise them a lot, you really cool off the economy. You slow it down. Smart people know when to do that. I'm not one of those guys. I'm not. I wouldn't know when to do it, but I know how it works. That's just the basics. That's just the broad strokes, just like the baseball analogy. So what's the risk on that is that you cool off the economy, you slow it down, and people stop buying, stop building, stop making, stop the engine of the country is slowing down. Well, it's okay. It can take a little bit of that because it's roaring along. It's moving, it's doing so well that everyone's moving and shaking and shucking and jiving, and we can afford a little interest rate hike. We can cool it off a little bit because we're going, man. Everybody's working and things are going great. All right. So what happens when inflation's going through the roof and the Fed does their usual thing of raising the rates so that borrowing's a little tougher and they're going to slow things down to start the trend going back to prices coming down? And what happens when they do it to an economy that's not roaring? What happens when they do it to an economy where not everybody's working? Can you absorb that then? Can you afford? No, I know. If you listen to all the liberal outlets, oh, the economy's greater, the numbers are yeah. I've really looked into some of how they pulled those numbers and stripped them down just to get they skewed the numbers as every poll can. CNN can do it, Fox can do it. Everybody can fuck the numbers any way they want just to show what they want. If you look at CNN like this is the greatest economy ever, it's just hidden and distracted by the war and inflation, but it's the greatest economy ever. All right. Then you can watch Sean Hannity and goes, this is the most bullshit thing ever since 1912. And it's all going downhill and we're all going to die. Look at the way things are going. All right. Stop. I don't give a shit about the extremes on either side. I'm telling you the basics of how it works. And there's many, many facets into it. I already said that. Please don't start picking it apart. I don't give a shit about all the facets. I was explaining baseball in 4 sentences. Now I'm explaining the economy in 4 sentences. They're going to raise the interest rates to cool down inflation on an economy that probably can't absorb one more fucking hit. Then you wonder why people are pulling the money out of the stock markets and it's tumbling, because even regular people go, oh shit, I got to get my money out of there. What the fuck's going on over there? I'm going to take my money out of there. What the fuck are you guys? You're doing what? Do you see what's, give me the rest of my money. I don't know where to put this, but I'm not leaving it with you. Just some common sense. Just people going, I don't trust what's going on. People are talking about this big recession coming. You know that sometimes talking about a recession causes a recession? Now there's 5. That's not true. You can't cause a recession. It's not exactly what I meant. Okay? Sometimes you cause a problem by talking about the problem to where you created the problem. You keep warning everybody that there's going to be a recession. Pull your money, hoard your cash, stock up on gasoline and generators. People are going to. Now, other people that didn't think there was a problem see everybody hoarding gasoline and generators. Now they're thinking there's a problem. You see, you can snowball in the wrong direction by your fucking words. Why are you doing that? There's responsibility in media. No, they don't care about that anymore. I'm just letting you know that is the biggest thing that has been on my plate. Now I can erase all those emails because I've talked about it. That just the basics of it is if you raise the interest rates on borrowing money, people won't do it as much. You're weighing on an already shaky economy is probably not the best idea. I don't know they have a choice though. What are you going to do if the answer to inflation is raising the interest rates to cool off the economy, to slow inflation down? If that's what it's always been for the past 75 years, then maybe they got to do it. Don't ask me what the next step is. Don't ask me what the answer is. I don't know. I'm just telling you the part that's visible that I can see pretty clearly because I've been around on this planet 50 years. That's the way it's been working. And I know there's millions of other little facets that can change and do and plug in, but the broad strokes are pretty simple. And right now people seem to be reacting to that, pulling their money out of the stock market. I pulled all $11.85 out. I've got it sitting in a cookie jar in the kitchen counter. Those fuckers aren't getting my $11 back until I can feel confident. Tomash dropped a few on me. Dear General, you hit a bull because of the next salary I will send you and the child. Oh, you don't have to do that. Tomash, I love you, my man. We've been friends for a long time in here now. Anything you send the kid is appreciated, but you do not have to do that. But Tomash, the bottle though, the 3-liter bottle of whiskey you and I have been trying to track down for like 7 months now that we can't find. The 3-liter bottle of Jack Daniels. Yeah, in fact, I'll find a way. I'll buy 2 and I'll send you one because we both got to have one. Oh, Tomash, you're too much, my friend. Mrs. Null Void, my service dog was with me and put me in my side. I was out of green and my husband. My service dog was with me and put me in my side. Mrs. Null Void says, my service dog was with me. Got that. And put me in my side. I was out of green, cash or weed. I don't know what she means. Love, dog, and my husband. That was nice of you to throw your husband in at the end there. I mean, this has all been about your dog, and it's almost like he's going to read that. It's like, I love my dog, and my dog did it, and my husband. I just added my husband right over there. See, I wrote husband. That's what she's doing right now. I wrote husband. All right. So yes, there's my take on it, and could be completely wrong. I made everything up. I didn't research anything. It's all lies. I consulted the Magic 8-Ball for my answers and guidance, but that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that if you want my summary, The new administration fucked our policies up so bad. We're in a tough situation, and now they have to raise interest rates on an economy that was great and could have absorbed it and now can't. Thank you very much. But that's my opinion. What do I know? I don't know where to go with that. It's just you guys ask. There's a ton of stuff you guys ask, so I throw stuff out there. Niners forever. Where the fuck have you been, man? You've been missing in action for a long time too. And I may miss what you say, but I don't miss your logo. So you haven't been here. Don't lie. Tomash with a bunch of yes. Tomash did all the salutes and he didn't forget the boobs at the end. Niners, MSNBC, they're not educating anyone. They just want to distract us from what's really going on. We talked about that yesterday with Whoopi Goldberg just carrying the water. I mean, she's nobody of any consequence. She's not anybody important, but she'll lie no matter what. They could say, aliens from Mars came down and fucked up our gas prices. And that's what the White House could say. And Whoopi would go on The View the next day and go, that makes sense. And you can't discount the possibility that aliens would be directly affected by petroleum. So we could draw a correlation there and just try to connect it. That's how she would react. It doesn't matter. I know you guys wrote me all those emails. I got it. I didn't go through specifics, but that's the person she is. Just like MSNBC, just the same thing. They connect the dots. Now there was I don't know all the actors on CNN, but there's that man and woman duo. He's kind of a dill hole, and she has short blonde hair. I don't remember her name. She got on to the Attorney General. FDA guy, the guy at the FDA, and said she got all mad at him, and she goes, "Where's the baby formula? When are we going to see it? Quit putting out. Well, every conversation I've had has been a good conversation. I was at the White House, good conversation." She goes, "I don't care. I don't care about you. Good. Where's the stuff? When is it going to be here?" That's one of the rare occasions when it's affecting someone personally. You get jabbed, but for the most part, you guys are right. They carry the water. The news story in the last week, everything and I watch all the news channels because I'm trying to take in all the perspectives on stuff. It's everything in the liberal media is, well, we're doing the best. They're doing the best they can. It would have been a lot worse had we not done what we didn't do. I'm just telling you, that's me. John Ivory, I wish I could send you some money someday. I will, but I'm a bit broke myself. At the moment, I love you and your whole family, though. John, I'm just happy you're here, my man. The people that can send money to the program to support us and the kid, they do. And if you can't, then just be here. That's okay. I told you this European show. I told you guys this, or maybe I didn't get back to telling you. I told Facebook, because Facebook, I do the Facebook show at lunch. In between the two shows, I had one of the big creators call me and he goes, you try to read too many comments. How much money did you make? I was counting your super chat money. I said, I don't know, like $18. He goes, yeah, just don't even do those shows anymore. $18. I go, you fucking out of your mind? I do the shows for free. I don't care if nobody sent me a goddamn cent. I don't care if there was 2 people in here who didn't donate anything. I would give just as fucking big a show, just as much attention, with just as much enthusiasm. I don't give a shit. He's like, oh, you're doing this wrong. If you want to grow, other people are going to see what you're doing. They're not going to join in. They're not going to help you move along if you're not going to help yourself. And getting $18 doesn't help. I'm like, okay, you're not fucking getting it, man. I dig that you're smarter than me. You got more money than me. I dig you got 10 times more followers than my son does. But I'm trying to tell you, fuck off. That's why I left it. So, John, when you say you can't send any money, don't. It's okay. You want to do something meaningful, John? You really want to do something, John Ivory, that would mean a ton? Take a card and a handwritten note, like a letter. Write a letter. Put it in the mailbox. Lick it. Stamp it. Send it off to the PO box. Send something in there for the kid and for Gen X mom. Not an email. Anybody can do an email, and we love emails. Thank you very much. We keep emails. We love them. Put them over here. We like them. But every now and then, someone will write a note. They'll take the time to write something down by hand, and she saves those. Now she could print out an email, but it's a little different. It's old school. It's more personal. I'm not sure how I'm fucking that up. I'm sure, but John, you want to do something? Just write a note. Put a stamp on it. and send it, and so that the kid can read it and Gen X mom can save it. That's a big thing too. And every now and then every so often we get some of those, and they mean the world to us. We all read them. We do. So there you go. Now you can contribute, and it doesn't cost you more than a stamp. I was going to say it doesn't cost you more than a 35-cent stamp, but I realized I have no fucking clue to how much a stamp is, and I would sound stupid, more stupid than usual. So I didn't even say it. I just said put a stamp on it. I don't know how much a stamp is. Do you guys know how much a stamp is? Does anybody use stamps anymore? I mean, I know Gen X mom does because she's kind of in the stamp business, but I don't know. Michael Go says subscribe and like, share, and subscribe. I keep forgetting to whore myself out with that, but please do. Heavy hard drive, $2. Why are we flying informally from other countries? Well, we're supposed to be. We haven't done it yet. Biden could just lift the tariffs right now, and Canada could just truck in tons of it right now. But he won't lift the tariffs, and he won't tell us why. But that's a simple thing, because they shut down some plants here for some contamination, which is a good thing. That's a good thing. But they once they knew that these plants were going, like the day they said, "Hey, these plants are fucked, we're shutting them down." That moment, somebody should have called by and said, "Hey, figure this shit out right now." But they're behind the curve. They're way late. They've been behind on everything, and just like the Bush administration was behind every week on the housing crisis. They could have been ahead on that one. They could have been out in front of that one. And that Bush's administration was fucking behind every week. They were playing catch up through that whole thing. And that one almost killed us. Yeah, if you guys want to get into that someday, that's something I did a lot of homework on. That one almost killed us. And this one's bad too, but people don't react. The administrations just kind of go, it'll work itself out. And then by the time they, lace up their boots and tighten up their belts and get in front of the camera, it's fucking late, and everybody knows it. Isn't that the dumbest thing you guys have ever seen? Is when an administration, it doesn't matter if it's the Bush administration or the Biden, doesn't matter. When they get out there and try to tell you, we've been on top of this since day one, working behind the scenes. We've been secretly moving pieces around the board. Be thankful. Be thankful we were working that hard, and here's the best we can do. And you're like, you guys haven't done shit. We're in an age where people can pick up a phone and call. You can't bamboozle us anymore like the 80s or the 90s. The internet provides a lot of shit, and people can change information between people on the ground. Can go, yeah, did you hear what the administration just said about this? Yeah, bullshit. I'm here. I'm standing here. All the shit they just said is fake. It's a lie. The stuff they could get away with 20 years ago, they can't anymore. You get them called out, and we know when stuff's a lie and when it's not. We get it. I'm just saying. So yeah, they could. One phone call right now, the one signature from Biden lifting the tariffs on formula from Canada, one phone call, it's on its way. Within 2 hours, we got stuff coming, but I don't know why they're not doing it. $10 from Dubs Guru, $10. Hey, general family, New Mexico gave me $500 for gas, so I can throw a little bit here. Stamps are less than $1, by the way. That's good information all the way around. You got $500, so you can fill up your gas tank twice now. 10 more bucks come to the whiskey fund or for the kid, and let me know the information they asked for. Stamps are less than $1. So I would have been right. 35 cents is less than $1. It's true. All right. So what did I miss here? Is Allie gone? Harley, Harvey's got good comments. Why are his being blocked by YouTube? You guys got some stuff. Hold on. That is weird. Allie must not be here. Because there's stuff is being blocked by YouTube. I'm not sure why they're doing that to you guys. There's a bunch in here that are blocked. I did not do that. You guys, if there's stuff in here that is not me, I'm just seeing it right now. I apologize. I don't know. I'm trying to scroll through them. I'm sorry. But I don't know why they're blocked, you guys. I didn't do that. It's the wrong direction. Boom. Yeah, boy, there's a ton in here, and you guys aren't even saying bad stuff. It's just YouTube has decided to do that. Deepak, aliens arrive and they hike up the price to cash in while they still can. Deepak, is that true? Was that alien story true? I heard it as a rumor. It was on Art Bell in the middle of the night. Is that true, Deepak? Aliens arrive and they hike up the prices to cash in. Fucking aliens, man. That's bullshit. Those Martians, I'm going to kick their ass. Next time I see a Martian in the middle of the night and he's siphoning gas out of my truck, yeah, it's on. It's on, motherfucker. Done. I will not tolerate that. Wait till an alien comes down to siphon gas and he hits a Tesla. He's going to be out there with the gas. What the fuck? Sorry. I'm not supposed to disrupt the program when I'm laughing. Deepak, that's all on you, man. You did that. I shouldn't have scrolled back. Oh my God. I scroll back and there it is, and I'm laughing at my own stupid jokes. I don't know if that's a good thing that I'm laughing at my own jokes, or if that's how pathetically sad I am. The stuff I'm laughing at is the stuff that runs through my mind, and I'm dumb enough to say it out loud. Then I start laughing, and I can't stop. Then the whole program goes sideways. You guys have to just stare at me till I shut the fuck up. Blame Deepak. He fucking did that. That was his gig. Oh, not aliens. It's all Putin. Yeah, I know, Mrs. Forwatton. You guys realize that every time something goes wrong, we blame the Russians? It's the Cold War. Blame the Russians. We need the Star Wars program. Blame the Russians. Build bomb shelters because those goddamn Russians. The election was fixed. Blame the Russians. The gas prices are going up. Blame the Russians. What are we going to do if those fuckers are ever gone? We have to find someone new to blame. Deepak would blame the aliens. We have to start blaming Martians. Martians got to start blaming them for goddamn Martians. I know everything's the Russians' fault. Everything's the Russians' fault. Okay. Two Bear for the Friday drinking fund in Europe, $10. Two Bear just bought everyone in Europe a drink. Apparently, he started with $10. So everybody go have a drink and send your receipts, your bill to Two Bear. He'll take care of you. Yeah, he's got a good job at a car place. He's good. We're solid there. He just said drinking fund for Europe, so I'm assuming Two Bear is buying everybody a drink. I'm in. Fuck it. Two Bear, just so you know, this is original Hawaiian refrigerator water, and it's about $80 a shot. So that $10 coming towards me, you're about 70 short, my friend. But thank you. That's some damn fine contribution there, Two Bear. Everybody send you receipts to Two Bear. Everybody's getting one drink. Make it a good one because he's buying first round. And you can't wait till Saturday. You got to do it tonight. Oh, my God. I can't believe we're at 52 minutes has blown right by you guys. I can't believe how fast this hour went. Oh, all right. So what did I miss? I'm almost scared to go see. Frank Bone says, what's the address? Well, Two Bear's going to have to give out his address. He's a man of his word. Then he will figure out a way. Oh, my God. Okay, so did I miss anything else? I don't want to miss anything else. Mr. Watton got hers, did that one. Was there anything else that I had to say? Did I have something important to say? Real quick, do you guys remember you guys remember that lady that came out? I made fun of her the day it happened. They made her the information czar. They had a bureau of misinformation they were building. They were collecting all these people. And that weird lady came out and did her Mary Poppins impersonation. She did that supercalifragilisticexpialidocious song, and she worded it all so that we would all be afraid of her. You guys remember that? You guys remember when she did that? We pointed it out. We put the link up and everything. And she was singing, letting all of us know, I'm coming for you. You're not going to say things that are untrue. And her team were going to decide what was true information and what wasn't. And regardless of what platform you're on, the government was going to have control of what we could say. That way, YouTube and Twitter and Facebook, everybody could say, well, it wasn't us. The information czar, the Bureau of Misinformation said, you can't post what you said. It wasn't on us. Don't be mad at us. Be mad at the government. That was the whole ploy, remember? They fired her or she quit. That stupidness that they did, and all the people, even liberal Democrats were pushing back going, you can't fucking do this, man. Because there's some things that are starting to come true in the liberal Democrat mindset. So listen, follow this. Everyone has warned them when liberals and the Democrats start to do something really fucking crazy, people say, one day you're not going to be in power, and this policy will still be there. This structure will still be there. The nuclear option in the Senate didn't used to be that way. It didn't used to be 51 votes got it done. It used to be you had to have 2/3 majority. Harry Reid from Nevada years ago, when he had so much power, they changed the rules, and everyone said, you're going to be really upset when the Republicans get back in power. This is a rule you should not put in place. You're abusing the rule. It should not be a rule. You shouldn't do it. And guess what? 20-some years later, the Republicans are confirming judicial people. They're passing rules and passing laws using the very thing that Harry Reid put in there that they all warned him not to. And now they're complaining. You guys shouldn't be doing this. You guys shouldn't be. 51 votes isn't enough, man. You shouldn't be doing that. Well, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. They're learning some of that, just like with the Supreme Court. Now they're learning that there used to be Democrats relied heavily on how, no matter how fucked up we get, when it goes up the chain of command, the Supreme Court will back us up. We can be as fucked up as we want. They'll support us. Make all these bad choices. They'll support us. Ruin laws. In the very end, they'll support us. And oops, can't rely on that anymore, can you? So people again say, well, you set this shit in motion. Don't be mad when the other side's doing it. This misinformation council, czar, committee was the same way. And someone started telling them, say, we're doing it to ourselves again. I know we're going to get this thing in here, but one day we're not going to be in charge of this committee, and the conservatives are. And they're going to use this misinformation council. They're going to have their own information czar in there, and they're going to use it against us, and we're going to complain. Do you really think we ought to put something in power? Just can we not? There was a bunch of people, and I mean thousands from all over. They said, you guys cannot do this. It's going to backfire. You know what? They're actually learning a little bit, just a wee little bit, just a little bit. But they're starting to pay attention. You're going to shoot yourself in the foot, I'm telling you. But pay attention to that kind of shit, because now they know that the shit's going to hit the fan in November, and things are going to change. And if it fucking changes even more the next November, they're going to race to get rid of these committees and pull this shit down. And no, these are bad ideas. Let's get rid of them before they take power. I don't want them using this against us. I'm talking about rats off a fucking sinking ship, man. Michael Roeder, just call 1-900-2-BEAR. Hey, if he doesn't give you his address, I've got it. I'll just give it to you guys. It's no big deal. You guys can send stripograms and everything else down. That'd be great. No, it'll all work out. Oh, my God. Okay, listen, we're coming up on the hour. I got to go because I got to be on track. I got to get something to eat. I got an 11:30 show to do in half an hour on Facebook. And it's not a lot of people there, but it's a good crowd. And I'll see you guys on Facebook for the few of you that come over. I know some of you do. And then I think I'm going to try to push through one tonight if I can. I got a really busy afternoon from 12:30 on. I'm going to be smoking, and joking the whole way through. I'm going to try to do one tonight. We'll see what comes up. You'll get a smoke signal. If you're on Patreon, you get a smoke signal. I got a lot of work to do. But if I can get there, we'll make up for last night's show tonight. We'll drink. We'll screw around. We'll do some stuff. But that's... look at no one says, the Crumb Crew. Okay, don't show up in the Facebook lunchtime. They're a very sensitive group. Okay, they're a lunchtime. It's peaceful. It's quiet. It's actually brunch. It's a brunch time crew. Okay, you guys can't jump in there from the bottom of Glass Nation and start calling them names, because you do that. There's a few that look around and go, so this is the Crumb Crew, huh? Bottom of the lunchbox, nothing but crumbs. I'm not impressed. I'm leaving. You fucking come in there and do that, then I have to calm them down for the next 45 minutes and make them feel okay. I have to grab all the Facebook people at lunchtime and go, no, it's fine. Everybody's good. No, we like you. It's okay. You're good. No, you're fine. You're good. You're over here right there and you're good. You stay there. You make my job 10 times as hard. There's no reason for that. Okay? All right? I know you guys have your superior attitude. Bottom of the Glass Nation, Legion of X. Every one of you is a goddamn certified extra. And you guys send a platoon in there or a company from of these extras in here, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. They're new. Like, are we a bottom of the oh, we're a bottom of the lunchbox nation? Are we extras? Can we be extras too? Is it this? Is it similar? And as I'm trying to build this coalition over there, you guys fucking come in and drop these grenades and leave. You know how hard it is on me? That's a tough thing. Yeah. Yeah, they're good guys. They're good. They're good guys over there. Different crowd. It's a lot harder on Facebook because the comments, they don't give me as many. Like here, I can scroll through 30, but on Facebook, I can scroll through like 7. So I got to hurry with the comments, or they feel left out. They feel neglected. I can hear them in the corner sucking their thumb, crying because I didn't get to their comments. So please, it doesn't help when you guys fucking roll through there and fill it up anyway. So stop doing that. Be nice. Be a nice human, or I'm going to kick your ass. Okay. Listen, I got to go. It was a great live. Thank you guys, especially everybody from Europe that hang out and across the pond, all the way over from Taiwan or Thailand. I mean, sorry, Thailand. And Tomash was here from Israel. We're getting a good crowd going. It's some good numbers, some good people from far away. Even when they're not talking, they're still listening. I dig that. I dig that a ton. So thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys showing up. Even if you're just watching, I know money wise, it doesn't do anything for the kid. I know, but it does for me. It makes me feel like we're actually connecting. And I really like it when I ask you guys questions and you guys look out your window and give me some answers because your boots are on the ground there. I dig that a ton. It's invaluable. Anyway, I got to run. It's been an hour. I put in my time with you critters. I got to go. I'm done. I've done my time. I owe you nothing more. I even started a minute early. Well, a minute late from 10, but 3 minutes early from when I said. So I guess that washes out. Just remember one thing. I never arrive early and I never arrive late. I arrive precisely when I mean to. All right? So any of Gen X Talks, whether you're watching and listening on AM, FM, or all across the Armed Service Radio Network, I will catch each one of you on the flip side.